Greetings from Woodlander, and welcome to the Oregon Country Fair 2020. Sorry we couldn't be here in person, but then neither can anybody else. Anyway, enjoy the music. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
I read red, it's peeking into the danger zone. We shall pay all debts in full, I fear, and soon. Wash my white, please make it clean again for good. All our history stained so deep, I dread what comes. Colors of the world split in bad weather. Colors of the world all run together. Colors of the world can't last forever. Colors of the world free here together. Loveless green, I inherit the pain my luck has cost. The father's sins haunt the children's life. We lose, they bad, bitter ghosts. Colors of the world split in bad weather. Colors of the world all run together. Colors of the world can't last forever. Colors of the world free here together. Rainbow blue, your light comfort the mournful sky. When sunshine through the lifting mist, the storm is done. Colors of the world split in bad weather. Colors of the world all run together. Colors of the world can't last forever. Colors of the world. Thank you.
She waits and she watches while we're walking to the mine. Every morning without fail, when rain or shine, her eyes always find me wherever I might be. She never says a word, she just stands and stares at me. Oh, mystery maiden, standing by the road, as out of place here as a diamond necklace on her toe. Where does she come from? Where does she stay? And why does she look at me that way? Each day I go back underground, I worry for my life, while no one waits at home for me to ease my strain and strife. The gas and the cave-ins claim so many men. I always go in wondering if I'll see the sky again. Oh, mystery maiden, could she be a spy? If she heard us talking union, would she testify? Why does she come here? Why does she stay? And why does she look at me that way? Long back down, glittering crown, and a face so very fair, I can't believe that I'm the only one who sees her there. My buddies say I'm seeing things, but quickly look away, and I'm left to ponder what it is that no one wants to say. Whenever I look into her eyes, she smiles a little more, but there's also something in her face that wasn't there before. At week's end, if I walk out still whole and hale and free, I swear I'll ask that maiden if she please will marry me. Oh, mystery maiden, please love me or leave. Don't be so keen to see me if you're not prepared to grieve. Where do you come from? Why do you stay? And why do you look at me that way? Oh, mystery maiden, won't she leave that lonely haunt? It's hard to think this miner's life is anything she'd want. Where does she come from? Why does she stay? And why does she look at me that way? Where does she come from? Why does she stay? And why does she look at me that way?
Thank you. That was one of Terry's songs.
Down in New Orleans where they laissez les bon temps rouler, I played in a bar on Bourbon and slept in my old Chevrolet. I was poor even when I got paid by the clubs in Le Vieux Carré, and I drank my share of bourbon, fell in love most every day. They say life in New Orleans is easy, love's just a heartbeat away. Even when I'm alone, it still calls me back home, back to Le Vieux Carré. Well, I met an aspiring young artist. She lived in a loft down on Charters. I started to plan to ask for her hand. The first step is always the hardest. She asked and I said what my sign was. Quel dommage, she replied, quel dommage. If you were born a Capricorn,
You could park in my garage. They say life in New Orleans is easy, love just a heartbeat away. Even when I'm alone, it still calls me back home, back to Le Vieux Carré. Well, I still hope to win her heart, though this wasn't the very best start. On peut dire que le cœur est mystérieux. Romance is an inexact art, and I did what I could to support her as the long summer days grew shorter. Sans beaucoup d'argent, my fortune ran out, had to move out of the French Quarter. You could say, perhaps I was blinded by her fame that grew faster than mine did. L'envie est toujours envie, bien sûr, as I am so often reminded. I was sad that I couldn't stay, bid adieu as I drove away, and I watched from afar as she rose like a star. Son nom, je l'ai oublié. They say life in New Orleans is easy, and love just a heartbeat away. Even when I'm alone, it still calls me back home, back to Le Vieux Carré. Even though I'm alone, it still calls me back home. Laissez les bons temps rouler.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
She walked through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Well, everybody's heard the legend of the fall, when a woman tempted a man down in Paradise's home. Well, the woman tempted me, she took me for a ride, and like a weary fox, boys, I need a place to hide. She walked through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. Like a fox on the run. We'll take a glass of wine to fortify our soul. We'll talk about the war and the friends we used to know. I've seen a string of girls that led me on before. The game is almost over and the hounds are at my door. She walked through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. She walked through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox, like a fox, like a fox, like a fox on the run.